Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. My name is Liam, and today we're going to be talking about, do sonic toothbrushes actually work better than other typical toothbrushes that you may see on the market? So that's the question I'm going to answer. So how do sonic toothbrushes work? Well, sonic toothbrushes operate at a high frequency, such as 30,000 strokes to 40,000 strokes per minute. Strokes is basically the frequency per minute. So it's like a machine gun, for example. If you increase the by pressing the button, then it'll bounce more quickly per minute, which as a result is more kinetic energy involved into that. This rapid motion creates a dynamic fluid activity, which is a great way to help remove any dirt or anything in your teeth while not affecting your gums to an extent where people may have sensitive gums. So yeah, sonic toothbrushes are very good to hopefully with people's sensitive gums. You just got to position it in a way to make sure that you don't have this issue. Now, what are the advantages of sonic toothbrushing? Well, the advantages are simple. They are very effective at removing dirt inside your teeth. There's many studies to back it up, showing how high speed brush bristle movements help to disclose bacteria inside your teeth. And yeah, because it's very useful. Like with manual toothbrushes, like when you use a manual one, it doesn't really have much of an effect because you're just scrubbing it as the way you want. Whereas the sonic toothbrushes, there's a system to it. And number two is that you get improved gum health. Sonic toothbrushes are more gentler on the gums. That is true, because if you use a manual toothbrush, there's a higher risk of you pushing the toothbrush way too hard for your gums. As a result, it can be very painful at the end. So sonic toothbrushes, you will naturally not press it too hard. You'll naturally be able to feel the effect taking place. This reduces the chance of gum recession, and over time it will protect your gums and whatnot, and less likely to need any gum in the future. So yeah, and also by using a sonic toothbrush, you'll also have better reach to certain areas that a manual toothbrush might not be able to do. And it has built-in timers as well, as I keep saying, 2 minutes. Some people may want to brush more than 2 minutes, around maybe 3 minutes, 4 minutes max, because sometimes you may not cover all the areas. You may be focusing on one and just sit, because you may have one problem on one side. You might want to put more time into that side and then slowly but slowly go to the other side. So yeah, that's another thing to consider when using a sonic toothbrush, is that it makes you accountable. And drawbacks of it, when I use the sonic toothbrush, like this one for example, like what drawbacks did I have? Well, I do like the way I usually charge my brush every 1 month, 30 days. I usually charge it. Because I'm not like a heavy user. I like you just brush in 2 minutes and that's it. Some drawbacks that I don't really think there's a drawback, to be honest with you, is that the drawback might be replacing the brushing heads quite often, and I don't know, to be honest, but I think the drawbacks are most likely to do with like I don't think there's any drawbacks, to be honest with you. It's like, I think the drawbacks are if you buy like lower end electric toothbrushes, you might need to replace the battery, and this can be costly over time. That's a drawback. But pretty much, if you buy a brush between 50 to 70 pound, like those type of brushes, typically most people use, and it gets the job done. My brush probably costs like around 60 pound, and it gets the job done really good. But obviously, if you want more advanced ones, like 100 pound plus brushes, more advanced ones, then you will have to consider more of an investment. With more advanced like toothbrushes, they have AI features. Like AI is something that's very innovative in today's toothbrushing. So yeah, with AI features, which they may contain, like for example, like they have a built-in app you can download for iOS or Android where they track your brushing habits and all this stuff. But I'm not sure if everyone has the time to track that. So yeah, for me, I think 50 to 70 pound is good. But if you want extra features like more modes, more power, or something specialized for your needs, like you have sensitive gums or you want something specialized like that, then it'll be more pricey. But yeah, so overall, I'd think I would recommend a Sonic toothbrush to anyone. And you know, Sonic toothbrushes are scientifically proven. Obviously, I'm not going to show it right now because you guys can probably research it up. But because I'm using a mobile phone, so it's very hard to add captions and all these things inside it, as these are one of my newest videos. In the future, I might consider it, but yeah, so far there's scientific research to back up and show that by using Sonic toothbrushes, can remove a lot more dirt, up to around 21% more, compared to manual toothbrushes, which is only like 13-ish%. Well, that variable depends on the time you brush, on the amount of time you put in brushing your teeth, the type of brush you're using, how old is your brush head, type of toothpaste you're using. All these variables need to be taken into consideration before relying on that statistic. But I do agree somewhat to that statistics. I wouldn't rely on percentages, but I do agree that using a Sonic toothbrush does come with its benefits when it comes down to um when it comes down to better results overall in terms of dirt removal and gum health. Um so yeah, in based on all this, I think that Sonic toothbrushes are much better in removing um dirt from your teeth overall, and I would definitely recommend it as an investment. If you're looking for a electric toothbrush, you want to buy one, I recommend between 50 to 70, 80 pound, like somewhere around that range, I think would be a good investment. And then but if you want but if you want more, 100 pound plus, like you want like AI features and more advanced technology, which then yeah, that's another topic on its own. But yeah, that's what you should consider. But overall, this gets the done. So yeah, long term you should consider electric toothbrush. But for children, I think using a manual toothbrush just to teach them on how to brush their teeth and get the basics right, and then slowly by slowly you can introduce them to more powerful toothbrushes like 30,000 rpm once they start getting used to the manual ones. And yeah, so this is my overall thoughts and recommendations on why you should consider a sonic toothbrush over manual toothbrushes, and I hope this video covers that. If you guys have any questions, do feel free to comment down below, and I hope this video gives you some insight on what you should consider when looking at sonic toothbrushes. And yeah, so don't forget to check out my website, my links down in the description / pinned comment, and it will obviously cover details you need to know about brushing and all these things. So I hope this video helps you with everything, and I see you soon. Goodbye.